So, first gameplay vid in a while, and I have hidden sort of down to the side of the desk my PS2. I'll just grab the controller, here it is, and inserted into it is the disc of Downhill Domination, downhill mountain biking game. You may or may not know that I actually have a downhill mountain bike, so if I hit record, and I mean a proper one, not like a fucking Argos piece of shit bike, so we cancel that and see what we got to offer. So yeah, there was previously a downhill mountain biking game called No Fear Downhill Mountain Biking on the PlayStation 1. I did actually own that when I had at the time when PS1 was still a current console, so that was, it wasn't a great game, but it was good if you were, it was better if you were actually into bikes, which I was at the time, even though I had a shit one at the time, because I was only like 14 or whatever. So we're going to jump in single player and see what we've got. Got some nudes. This looks kind of familiar, so I think I've seen this on a video on YouTube, whatever. A guy called Teabag. You gotta have a guy called Teabag, ain't you? Yeah, baby. Wow, that's interesting. Right, so start new game. Go career, fuck it. Super career, yeah, whatever. So specialised career, is that as in the bike brand? Who knows? But we're going to go super career, whatever that is. Graphics aren't bad so far. And what we're going to do now, we're going to be picking a bike. Yeah. Right, so we've got no money in the bank, so I think we just hit start and then race and try and earn some monies. When was this released? 2003. So it has got some actual bike brands and shit in there, which is a bonus. I'm surprised that they've not plastered the logos all over the box, to be honest. And it looks like something I'd like to ride on my bike. You know what I mean? Right, come on now. So, in real downhill mountain biking, there'd only be one person on the course at a time. So we're pedalling with the X button. We've got some attack buttons there, kind of like a road rash. Must be a bunny hop, yeah, that's the R2 button to do a bunny hop. You can lean back, lean forward. I like how steep the tracks are. You really get a feeling that you're riding down an extremely steep downhill course. Track design, though, to be honest, this track I'm on at the minute sort of seems more like something we'd have in a snowboard game. Although saying that, the places that you do ride bikes down in the mountains, obviously I've been French Alps a few times. The places you do ride down are the same as the places that people ski down in the winter. Obviously there's no snow when you're riding a bike, but it is kind of single track, that's what I'm trying to get at, and this isn't single track that I'm riding down here. I'm just going down a kind of piste and taking ramblers out. I love that. So yeah, overall the game controls very well. I've got a deer or moose or whatever that thing was. Decent feeling of speed. kind of detailed environments, graphics are nice and smooth. It says it's got some licensed, 40 licensed tracks, so probably got a, oh, should have fucking, a little bit of blood there. So probably got a decent soundtrack on it. It'll run the MC, it says on the front of the box. Of course it does suffer from trying to be like totally rad dudes, which is just kind of offensive if you are into the sport in a way. Don't get me wrong, there are people, pro riders in the sport, who say like, yeah, that was like so gnarly, but yeah. The moose is travelling pretty quick. Maybe we should try downhill mountain moosing. The track is very long, so that's kind of good. There will be some tricks in this game. See if I can. Yeah, there's a trick there. A one-hander. Not sure how you modify it. Yeah. Press both of them, do Superman. So L1 and R1 seem to have the tricks handled. Wow, that is like vertical. It's cool. Wow, these shit pants going down that fucker, I tell you. It'd be impossible actually. You slide down it on your arse. Yeah, there was multiplayer on this, wasn't there? Oh, I like bits where you can cut corners. I used to love that in No Fear downhill mountain bike on the PS1. There was like bits where you could, you know, like on a tight switchback kind of berm, you could just jump over the ticker tape, whatever you want to call it, the barrier. Yes, this is one long ass course. They're saying that obviously I wouldn't be travelling this fast in real life, but there are courses that, yeah, take a good 10 minutes to get down occasionally. You know, if it's one trail linking into another, so it's not silly long. It's about a 5-minute course, I'd say. That says 5 minutes 2 seconds. So what can we get in a bike shop? Wheels, frames and forks. What frames have we got? Bose, GT Intense, RPL, Specialised Trek. So lots of options in there. Obviously these are your big downhill frames, your L's are from your Bose, and then you got some GT like Intense 4-cross frame and like a GT. So you got some. I used to have some of them. No, I didn't. I had Rissy Champs. I had some boxes before. I had some Super G's, not them ones though. So yeah, decent selection of things to mod your bike with. So I'm going to go back and exit it. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying this game, to be honest. It's one that I might actually try and get into and complete. Definitely recommend it if it's available. Well, I wouldn't recommend it. I was going to say I'd recommend it if it's on the PSN store, but I wouldn't, because I paid a couple of quid for this off Amazon, and the PS2 games on PSN are like £8 each. Shit. A bit more of a dusty track here. Just try and hit somebody. Kind of reminds me of Chatel, this track so far. Some nice jumps. Boost that fucking jump, bitch. And we do a backflip and just go over the bars. OTB, baby. Over the bars. Let's try backflip again. Kind of satisfying how you stack. I like how the rider doesn't feel really rigid on the bike. They sort of tabletop the bike a bit. You know, get a bit of style when you're trying to sort of whip the bike round mid-air. Yeah, I really like this game, to be honest. It's one of the better, more enjoyable PS2 games, and it's sort of dated very well. It has aged brilliantly. I'll backflip again. Nail one, yeah. So that was a pretty short track, but I need to collect some race credits, whatever they are, to progress to the next one. I smashed the fuck out of that guy then. Obviously you won't get away with this stuff in real mountain biking. It did actually used to be a dual slalom format. Dual slalom? Or a version of four crossing mount. Well, I don't know what the rules are in four cross at the minute, where you got 4 riders on a track with jumps and shit. But it used to be allowed contact, so you could like literally go around a corner and slam your bike into the other rider and T-bone them. But you definitely couldn't just punch somebody. Pretty glad I've added this one to the collection now. I've played it. Backflip off the... oh, what am I talking about? Yeah, stack it, bitches. I'm just fucking about now. So yeah, that's a look at Downhill Domination for PS2. There's not that many mountain biking games out there. There's like Sega Sports, it's got mountain bikes in, and there is No Fear Downhill Mountain Biking on the PS1, which is a very similar game. I think that might be by Codemasters as well. But yeah, I can definitely recommend this one, even if you're not into bikes. If you're into any sort of extreme sports or just racing games, this is a nice kind of unique alternatives to the bags of dross that are out there. Thumbs up.